Grace and peace, y'all. So I'm gonna get into a quick chat before I jump into my long form recording. This morning, what was heavy on the brain was, when did I start feeling my anxiety for life completely subsiding? And that was a great question that I posed, and I pose this to everyone. Like, when do you start feeling like your normal self? And if you don't ever feel like yourself, you never feel like you have some sort of balance, even if it's for one day. And I'm not talking about I was able to complete all the tasks that was shoved on my plate type balance. I'm talking about balance to just be. The allowance to just be. Those kind of days. And my answer to that question was when I realized how big of a thief from your joy comparison really is. Because we are all groomed, not just me, we're all groomed from very young to compare yourself to the world. Whether it's a brother or sister, you're comparing yourself to what your success should look like. You're comparing yourself to another's success. Social media, celebrities. We are forced to look at ourselves and compare it to how someone else is doing. And it is truly the thief of your joy. Because in that comparison, I found my anxiety was developed from it. But then it could never be resolved as long as it was a part of my life. Being told things like, oh, because you don't dance the way someone else dances, that it's wrong. Or you need to fix it. Because you don't sing the way someone else sings, it's broken. It needs to be fixed. Even a thought pattern. Because you can't accept that this is the way everybody does it, and you just cannot do it that way, something wrong with you. I had to really sit back and realize that it was trying to fit myself in those spaces and in those boxes that the world said is the norm or the right way, where my anxiety actually developed from. Because I was never put here to be like anyone else. Never put here to be like anyone else. I dress very different from the way I think a lot of people dress. When I sing, I don't sing with words. When I truly sing, I sing from my soul, and honestly, it is a harmonious hum. When I dance, it is a mix of every genre when it's coming from me, just flowing. And when I speak from a level of vulnerability that the world is not accustomed to. And this is the reason why they couldn't understand it. But it wasn't made for them to understand. It was made for me to accept and to continue using. Because someone else needs to know that they can accept their differences as well. Once I accepted that I am going to be perfectly imperfect the rest of my life, and I was happier being imperfect and living to my own standards than anyone else's, the joy came back. The anxiety subsided. Healing began. And I began to get everything that I actually wanted, because it was what I wanted. It wasn't what the world was telling me I should want for myself. Success for me will never look like what success looks like to a lot of other people. And I'm okay with that, because my success will bring me peace. What will your success bring you? Because that idea, more money, more problems, I never ask God for money, so I'll never have problems. Love and light. Yeah.